Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review. Continuing our way through Suarez week, courtesy of my man Mark. I appreciate you, sir. Today we're checking out State Pills. We've had Palatine Pills. We've had, oh geez, what was the other one? Dang it. Cabana Pills? What was the name of it? I can't think of it. Anyways, now we're drinking State Pills. Suarez Family Brewery, Livingston, New York. Don't know where that is in New York. And there's no other information on this can. Don't know. Mid 4%. Who fucking knows? There's no date on this one either. The other two cans have had dates on them. This does not have a date on it. So I don't know. I don't know if Suarez is a small operation. I'm not 100% sure, but the two beers that we have drank have been absolutely amazing. I'm trying to pour these hard because the last two beers were not very carbonated. This one, not a single bubble in the glass that I see, other than the ones that are stuck to the side of the glass. Head is, like, there's more head than the last two. It's dissipating really quickly. I'm not sure what the deal is with the carbonation on these beers. I don't know. The last two beers we drank were not very spritzy, not very effervescent on your palate. Not really sure what the deal is with that. But, like I said, this one, it's a bright white head. It is kind of sudsy, rocky. I mean, there's a couple bubbles coming that were stuck to the bottom of the glass, but there's no carbonation in the glass. These beers are really still. It's odd. I don't know why it's like that. Maybe it's supposed to be like that, and maybe it's me. Hey, it's me. I'm the problem. I don't know. My only two gripes about the last two beers that we drank is that they were not more effervescent, but maybe that's the style they're supposed to be. I don't know what style of beers these are because it doesn't tell us anything. And I don't look beers up before I drink them. I'd like to go into them blind, so who knows? But yeah, this beer, again, lemonade-y. There's a chill haze on it, but it's clear. Looks great. Head's gone almost. Let's shove our nose in it. This has a cool, like, funk to it. What is that? It almost reminds me, it doesn't have, like, crazy hop characteristic, but it almost reminds me of smelling like Nelson hops. It's very funky and, like, grapey and grassy. Earthy. Like dusty, dirty. It smells like when you're out, like, gardening, if that makes sense. It's got, like, that soil dust, like, grassy kind of thing. And there's, like, a funk to it. What is that funk? I don't know what that is. It smells good. It smells, again, refreshing. This is my third beer in the last, I've been seriously just pounding these. I mean, we're an hour into this, I think. This is going to be like a week's worth of beers in like an hour and a half probably. Just absolutely chuggers of beers. I love them. Yeah, this has a cool, like, funky, earthy, grassy thing. Smells awesome. Cheers. Thanks, Mark. Tastes grassy to me. I think this is the most forward, flavorful Pilsner of the three that we've had, if that makes sense. I know the last two reviews I was saying, you know, this might sound nondescript, like it's just a pillowy, soft, amazing, crackery, sweet Pilsner beer. This has that cool, I don't know, there's something funky about this beer, and it's not in a bad way. There's like a funk to it. I don't know what that is. But it's offering like more flavor, different things I can't figure out what's on my palate, but I'm tasting more of the things than I tasted in the last two beers. But this is definitely, it has this cool, like, earthy, grassy, like fresh cut grass kind of a thing. I wish I knew anything about this beer. I mean, I'll look it up after I'm done drinking it, but again with this one, thirst quenching, dry, crackery, biscuity on the finish. It's not offensive, but yeah, there's a cool, I had mentioned it in the Palatine beer that I drank. It almost reminded me of like a peppery kind of coriander Belgian thing. Not crazy. And this kind of has that same kind of funky, some sort of spice to it. Is spice the right word? I like cooking spice. Don't know what it is, but definite grassiness, super dry, flies off your palate. Again, with this one, a little bit sweet on the finish. It's just the carbonation in these three. Maybe it's not supposed to be carbonated. Maybe whatever the style is, you're not supposed to have a lot of carbonation. I don't know. I just wish these were a little bit more prickly, effervescent on my tongue, but that's my preference. That's me nitpicking. Again, with this one, pillowy soft, just so refreshing, so easy drinking, so non-offensive, but offering a little bit of that grassy, funky, almost like there's a breadiness. It's almost like it almost starts going towards like that brown bread kind of a thing without being like overly flavorful, like as far as like brown bread goes, if you guys eat brown bread. I mean, I've had 3 of these Pilsners now, and they're all absolutely world-class beers. They're fantastic. You always see pictures on social media of like slow pours, and there's like this massive head, and it's super, like I poured that hard and there's nothing. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know how to pour beer correctly, clearly, because all 3 of them have looked exactly like this halfway through of me talking about these beers. But yeah, maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? The beer is fucking delicious. It's world class. You guys should seek out Suarez if you've not had it. If you're into the Pilsner, the low ABV, the warm weather crushers, this is your jam. This is all I want to drink now. I wish, I've said it in the last 2 videos, and I will say in this one, I wish I had 100 cans of this in my fridge. I would drink this every day. I'm not even a daily beer drinker. I would drink it every day, because you could have one of these and you're not going to even worry about anything like going wrong as far as like being drunk, being belligerent. This is probably, again, 4.5% range. It's light. It's just so crushable, delicious. We'll leave it at that. Suarez knows what they're doing. They are killing. They're just absolutely murdering Pilsners. So good. Love them. So, Mark, I appreciate you sharing this one. That's State Pils from Suarez. You guys had it. Let's talk about it. If not, seek these beers out. That's it. We're going to finish Suarez week tonight in like the next 30 minutes, I bet. I think I have like 3 more beers to drink that Mark sent me. I can't wait. Super stoked. So that's it. I'm out of here. See you guys soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.